This is stalking by the Ontario International Airport. Over. The people of the state who are fully engaged in the criminal pattern of conduct, maintaining surveillance where they live via communications such as third-party facilitating venue 128 BONITA Court, where the entity has the fake sun over me, where this third party, by virtue of address and placement and criminal conduct by the government, using what are the third parties who are the commercial airline companies who are engaging in a public nuisance. That public nuisance is the evidence of the agency that are the people of the state who are living in the neighborhood, gang stalking while I'm inside of the Stater Brothers. All right, this is the entity this is all housing. There's no airport over here. This is Holt Boulevard. This is the entity that's engaging in this in the adjacent cities as well, where the Ontario International Airport is not landing or taking off, and it's hovering over me in Fontana, in the sky space at the Fontana Metrolink train station, taking off and engaging in what is any flight that's headed toward the airport to land, while it's hovering over me at Arrow and Sierra in Fontana, while it's hovering over me at the entrance of the Fontana Lewis Library, while it is at eye shot level, while I'm aboard Omnitrans on Holt Boulevard, while it's flying over the top of my head while I'm on Holt Boulevard in Pomona, California. This is the entity that is stalking. They're all stalking, and they're stalking on the roads and the highway. 7BEG 043. And that is the criminal cooperation that is speaking to, again, 128 BONITA Court. That is not only a terrorist, but this is a maniacal terrorist, and their character, their impunity is proven through the environment and the ongoing ceaseless, that is determined, devoted criminal activity by their co-defendants. They are one. All of them are one, including, all right, the most beneficial co-defendant for everyone, which is the Ontario Police Department. Okay, the entities engaging in the pattern of conduct, and they have prosecuted themselves. They have shown themselves to be a terrorist enterprise, and the entity is going to be stripped of all the resources where terrorism is underway, okay? Such as providing any housing benefits or any loan programs provided from the government, any assistance. They're not getting any of that, and they will never get that, and the entity is going to be prosecuted and publicized as terrorists. Where the government is stalking, the people of the state are stalking. Where the entity is maintaining the specific environment, the entity is stalking. This is P.O.C. and this is 7:37 a.m. The entity is keeping the fake sun over me while it is 7:30 a.m. at the Fontana Stater Brothers at 8828 Sierra Avenue. And that is not this. And this is also nowhere near an airport where a plane would be hovering like it is. And the entity, remember, the documentation, I take a picture, the entity flies over by plane. The neighborhood is gang stalking me together. The neighborhood is speaking to the fact that they are terrorists engaging in what is warfare against an American citizen. And these are terrorists that are going to be stripped of the ability to do so. Okay, this is P.O.C. and this is domestic terrorism, while the government is prosecuting its own co-defendant. This is war amongst the population, the constituents of the state, the government itself, using corrupt businesses that are engaging in attacking American citizens. And this is the strip down of those acts of war. This is P.O.C. It's currently 7:37 a.m. under the fake sun. Remember, the entity, such as FedEx, is making a delivery right here at Elite Shipping, where I'm in this parking lot, and the entity has the fake sun in the evening. This is giving you context regarding what 128 BONITA Court is engaging in by virtue of residents in the specific environment. While the fake sun gets brighter and brighter, it is evidence of what is aggressive conduct by terrorists who hate this country and they hate American citizens, which is why they're engaged in what is murdering them and stalking them, including by place of residence, keeping them under surveillance. This is P.O.C. It is currently 7:38 a.m.